habang umuulan naman, ay lalong umiinit ang ating mga labanan. Nandito po tayo sa Cuneta Astrodome at Pasay naman ang ating dinayo ng mga nakaraang araw. Dumayo tayo ng Antipolo Rizal, pero hindi po nagbabago. Kung doon ay mainit sa Inaris Center, alam mo naman nung naganap ng nakaraang Miyerkules, inaasahan natin the same intensity. Dahil pinaiksi nga yung dati nating best of 5 series sa quarterfinals. Ngayon po, 3 laro na lang pag-aagawan. So, lalo natin i-emphasize ang kahalagahan ng Game 1. In a very short series, ang Game 1, usually yan, ang nananalo ng Game 1, siya na ang nag-uwi ng bacon. Even the last 2 chances that they would be heavy.
Sa katunayan nga po in the last 23 na best of 3 series, mapa-wildcard, mapa-quarterfinals, semifinals, or finals man, since the 2002 All-Filipino Cup, yung 16 teams po which took Game 1 went on to win the series for a 70% batting average. So ganun importante itong Game 1. Yung mananalo dito sa Game 1 dahil nga pag matalo ka, may pressure na nga dito dahil short series lang, mas lalo pa may pressure, no? Kasi twice to beat na kagad yung kalaban.
And of course, this is a Game 1. Mahigit isang linggo nakapagpahinga itong dalawang kupunan dahil tinapos muna natin ating wildcard phase. And we are sure na itong mga dalawang kupunan na ito hindi tumigil sa kanilang pag-iensayo.
Jason Dixon, Cesar Catley at Nick Velasco para lang po sa Magnolia. Sila po yung naka-asul. Olsen Rosella, Dondon Hontiveros, Amal McCaskill, Lori Tugade, and Dorian Peña. Hontiveros breaks the ice of that tip-off.
Which is very important, dahil itong kupunan na nga ito, pareho, binanggit na natin before the game started, parehong magaling ito sa depensa. So, isang damukal na depensahan ng ating makikita ngayon laban ito. But at the same time, with the offensive arsenal of these both teams, magandang basketball ito makakakaroon natin.
Jason Dixon kagad pinuntahan ng Coca-Cola Tigers, missing on his first attempt. Tumatakbo po dito ang Magnolia. Lodi Tugade, rock it off to Dorian Peña and powers his way inside.
This is good news definitely for Magnolia. Isa sa pinakamataas pagdating sa 3-point field goal shooting, pero ngayon they are pounding it inside. So on both ends, maaasahan nila ang mga puntos.
Good kick out to Brandon Dean and he knocks in his first attempt. That's a DM twist. Brandon Dean, the newest import of the Coca-Cola Tigers.
Well, that's the Dean. So do we expect some sporting chance for the...
Oo nga, no? Ito ngayon si Lodi Tugade, gusto bawiin yung press. He does not do it. Another try for Magnolia. Olsen Rosella orchestrating the play. Ito ngayon si Dondon Hontiveros. Nothing there. Well, this would be also an adjustment para kay Brandon Dean sa PBA style of play. Titingnan natin kung paano siya kabilis makapag-adjust dito.
But kanina, before the whistle was blown, naiwan na naman mag-isa itong si Brandon Dean dito sa may kanan. At showing no respect itong depensa ng Magnolia. Katetres lamang itong City, iniwanan pa rin,
Yun na nga, ito, pupuntahan ulit nila si Dean. Pinoposte ito si Jason Dixon. There's a quick double team. Dixon is blocked. Nick Velasco is there for another offensive rebound.
This is also a statement for Coca-Cola, showing that they can battle Magnolia at all fronts. Kanina, sa tirahan sa labas, tumira na itong si Dean. Nung nagpa-pound naman inside itong Magnolia, nagtulong naman si Nick Velasco at si Jason Dixon. So sabi niya, wala kaming respeto. Kung magaling kayo sa loob, maglaban tayo sa loob. Kung magaling kayo sa labas, maglaban din tayo sa labas. At sa simula ng ating laban, ito, dikit na dikit po tayo. Tabla ang ating laban for all. At pwedeng ibalik ni Nick Velasco ang kalamangan sa Coca-Cola, pero hindi niya nagawa.
Well, kung maging consistent nga ito si Brandon Dean from the outside, malaking problema yan para sa Magnolia because that's an inside-outside threat for the Coca-Cola Tigers. Ito ngayon si Tugade, pinigay ko ang Hontiveros, gusto pumoso ni McCaskill, tightly guarded by Nick Velasco, denying the post pass. Ito na ngayon si Hontiveros, gives it inside to Dorian Peña, missing on that short stab. He gets it again, another try, and this time it's good. At napasigaw pa doon si Dorian Peña.
But Coca-Cola has to show some respect dito kay Dorian Peña. Talagang mabubuhay lamang sa loob yan. May kaliitan kasi yung frontline ng Coca-Cola with Dixon and Velasco. Sikat din na lamang yung pangatlo.
Ito naman, kick out pass kay Nick Velasco. It's a 3, wala. There's a wrestling match inside the paint between Dorian Peña at itong si Jason Dixon.
Kailangan nang gawin ni Dorian Peña yun. At sapagkat na-out-hustle na siya, considering na sa opensa pa itong Coca-Cola, kailangan niya ng gulangan para makahabol. Foul nga ang nakita ng ating mga referees na sila referee Calum Cagin, referee Patrick Canizares, and of course si referee Joel Ngo.
At ito nga, siguradong physical po itong seryeng ito, mga kaibigan, no? Because marami pong mga malalaking mama na malalaki katawan din dito. At masaya na, both teams wanting to go at the post for offensive sets. Ito naman si Cabagnot ngayon, using the Velasco screen and knocks down another TM to rest.
We remind you, two of the best 3-point shooting teams in the PBA. Ngayon ay nagbabakbakan dito pero nakakaumos ang cook. Dalawa na yung 3-pointers nila. Ang Magnolia, wala pa.
Oo, nagmintis ulit po si Lordy Togade. Ito na ngayon, Brandon Dean, open court. Magandang spin to ni Brandon Dean, goes baseline, loses the logo. Ito yung kailangan ni adjust, no? Ito, in-anticipate niya na tatawagan ng foul yun, no?
Patrick Peña.
Here's Togade, looking for McCaskill. Ito, first touch pa lamang to para kay McCaskill. Inside, may mismatch dito, pero sumaklolo doon si Jason Dixon.
That's the right thing to do na. Dalawa na sila ni Dorian Peña. So, they're showing some respect now.
High-low play for the Quarterfinal Tigers. Turnaround jumper para kay Nick Velasco.
Which is a good ploy, no? Tumitira sa perimeter si Nick Velasco na actually nagiging range na rin niya. At the same time, si McCaskill napapalabas sila. So that brings Jason Dixon all alone from the rebound.
Ito, they really have to get the ball to Amal McCaskill and make him a factor in the offense of Magnolia. Ito nga, pero may quick double team. Ayan na naman si Dorian Peña sa foul ang inabot. Quick reaction on the part of Jason Dixon, ha? So na yung double.
Pero si McCaskill, naalala niya, mataas sila namin percentage sa 3-point shooting namin.
Ang hirap din sa loob, dito na lang sa labas. That is a TM twist for Amal McCaskill. With only 3 seconds left sa kanilang shot clock, so that was a big basket. Tying this game up at 9-all.
The first points of Amal McCaskill in this ball game, he now has 3. Tabla. Kita mo, Richard, wala talagang bumigay dito.
Ito, may technical foul na kagad, tinawag dito kay Brandon Dean for second motion, I believe.
Well, successful yung Magnolia na ipatikim ka agad dito kay Brandon Dean, ang PBA brand of basketball that can be very, very physical, and he should be ready for that. Kahit sinasabi niya kanina, he's beefy. Ay, baka hindi magtagal yung beef na dito.
Ayun na nga, no? Baka lumambot. Yung kanya mga maskels.
Oo. Pero,
ano ang sumunod na nangyari. Ito, Dondon Hontiveros. Pass to guard, si Brandon Dean. Ito naman ngayon. Si Nick Velasco kicks it out. Gives Dean a screen. Back to Velasco. Good ball fake by Velasco. Wala yung kanyang tira. Togade saving it for Magnolia. Here's a fast break play. Hindi natapos ni McCaskill.
Actually, malalim yung kanyang kuha doon.
We're back to the post. Pero bago pa makatanggap, tinawagan na ni referee Patrick Canizares na holding foul. Ito si Dorian Peña, nako, pangatlong foul na nito.
At yun actually, ang kinakainit niya ng ulo doon. They know how important Dorian Peña is. In fact, this is the first quarter, not only is he defending very well, he's been scoring.
At ito ngayon, itong si Cabagnot and Dondon Hontiveros, even before the inbound play, ayan, nagkakainitan na. Sinabi sa iyo, ano sa inaris
dito? And I think, I know the intention of Cabagnot is trying to protect his import. Na was getting the horse of
para nabasa ko rin yan.
Baka tumawag itong si Cabagnot kay Dean mamaya.
Oh yeah, this an official's timeout called on the floor dahil ito tinatawag ng mga referees yung mga captain balls of both teams. At gustong lagyan ng order na itong game natin before things get out of hand again. Ayan, alam nyo na po kasi talagang dito hindi pwede magpapetik-petik, no? Kasi sa start pa lang, this is game 1 of a very short semifinal series or rather quarterfinal series. At syempre both teams, sinasabi nga po natin, knocking on semis doors. They were denied the last conference.
But what you'll appreciate, Richard, is ready itong dalawang kupunan na ito dito sa kanilang quarterfinals matchup na ito. Talagang naganda. Kita mo, even the players are seeing or realizing na ito yung mga pinag-aralan nila sa tape during the break. Kita mo nag-a-adjust not only ng mga coaches, kundi yung mga players. Alam nila kung sino yung kanilang tatauhin. Alam nila kung ano yung gagalawin ng mga kalaban nila. Especially Dondon Hontiveros, who we always appreciate for his creativity, hindi lang sa opensa, kundi sa depensa. At ito nga, naiparamdam niya na kagad ang depensang Magnolia dito kay Brandon Dean, who was earlier called with a technical foul.
At kaya nga po, yung mga tao dito sa Cuneta Astrodome, unti-unti na pong pinupuno itong Cuneta Astrodome dahil alam po nila napakaganda ng ating quarterfinal series ngayon. At mamaya nga po, meron pa para kay Ginebra against Santa Lucia. Yan, parehong may technical foul. Itong si Alex Cabagnot.
Verbal altercation. Basis itong kanilang technical foul. Ibig sabihin, nagdaldalan.
Yan. So, Cabagnot at Hontiveros, ito na nga, tikit pa rin sila pareho.
Bawal daw magkismisan dito sa loob. Of course, may mga pinakawalang mga trash talk yan. Alam mo yung mga basura ko yan, dapat winawalit yan.
Ito na ngayon, they go to the post. Ito na si McCaskill ang bumabantay kay Dixon dahil nga po tatlo ng foul niya, pinalitan na siya ni Dwight Pingris. And itong si Dixon, talagang sinatsagang atrasan itong si McCaskill.
And that's the correct call. In fact, yung mga galabay nito si McCaskill, nakababa at nakasalabit na dun sa mga braso nito si Jason Dixon. Not the usual stance na nakataas lang yung kamay ng defensive man.
And you can expect yung Coca-Cola Tigers will just try to milk that play, no? The post kay Jason Dixon. Just try to get McCaskill in foul trouble this time. Ito, nagkaroon ng quick double team. Big out pass. Buntik na agad ni Rosella. Nakuha pa rin ni Cabagnot. From the corner, nakita ng oras. Itong Coca-Cola Tigers.
That's the problem when Brandon Dean was on that area of the court. Hindi niya nakita yung shot clock. So paubos na. In fact, may pinasa sa kanya ni Cabagnot. Ina-expect na talaga na panira na. Pero na-fake off pa yun. So, ticket pa rin po although Magnolia still on top by a point.
Parang tagal nung play na yun no? Nakalimutan tuloy nila yung shot clock. Ito yung mga technical pang tinawag. Ito ngayon si McCaskill naman ang poste. Turn around jumper, wala. Rebound to Jason Dixon. Cesar Catley set up the play. Looking at the post again kay Jason Dixon. Kanina nagkaroon ng quick double team. Ngayon, ayun na yung double team ni Rosella. 10 seconds to shoot para sa Coca-Cola. Nick Velasco to Brandon Dean. And there's a 3-second violation called against Jason Dixon.
Napapailing si Jason Dixon. If you'll remember, sabi niya, I'm the biggest guy on our team. Hindi niyo ako nakikita. Kanina pa ako nakapwesto dun sa ilalim. So, turnover na naman ito. Dalawang turnovers on the last 2 possessions of the Coca-Cola Tigers.
Yung familiarity yun na kailangan nilang matutunan kagad, no? Between Brandon Dean at saka kay Jason Dixon. Here's Dondon Hontiveros, kick out pass. Another extra pass to Tugade. Libre. What a play for Magnolia. That was a PM twist for Lordy Tugade.
At kahit yung assist man, napasuntok sa ero because that's what an extra pass bring to their offense. Pag-swing, nalilito talaga. Yung kanilang depensa, luwag na luwag sa Tugade po na 3-point.
Lumalabas dito, no? He can defend better at the post. Dahil nga may mga double team. Ito, nasubutan si Catley. And Lordy Tugade all alone. This layup, being creative on how to figure out itong si Brandon Dean. So, he got hold of some tapes. Pero syempre, iba na po pag yung real thing na ang kalaban nyo on the hard court. As you take a look at Asi Taolava making his first appearance here in the ballgame for the Coca-Cola Tigers.
Well, they realized the talent of Brandon Dean in dribbling the ball as a good point guard. Kaya naman na-anticipate nila at hindi nila hinahayaang mag-dribble. Itong si Brandon Dean, sabi niya, kung pupwesto ka doon sa malalim, sige, papatirahin ka namin ng 3. Kaya usually si Alex Cabagnot pa rin ang tumatangan ng bola for Coca-Cola. That time, napigil na naman ng Magnolia. We've already warned you about the defensive prowess of this team.
Ito na ngayon, pupuntahan nila si McCaskill against Taolavas. This base na angle na pasa. And Matt Davis making sure that he gets those 2 points with a thunderous jam.
At nagbabayad na ang Coca-Cola dito. Pinapatay na sila ng kanilang turnovers. You already have 5 turnovers in the first quarter. At usually, kinoconvert ng mga taga-Magnolia yung kanilang mga turnovers niyan. That's why suddenly it's an 8-point ballgame.
Ito ngayon si Olson Rosella. Kicks it out to Dondon Hontiveros. He drives. Kicks it out to Tugade. Tugade, one fake. He's covered by Cesar Catley. Olson Rosella. Ayun na sky play. Naku, extra pass. Nabitawan lang yun ni Mark Pingris. Intended dapat yun para kay McCaskill.
But still, that was a very good design play, no? Para sa kupunan ng Magnolia.
Isa si Taulaba. Nick Velasco, couple of fakes. Sabay pa lang inabot. Rebound goes to McCaskill. Olsen Rosella, he will set this up dahil kulang siya sa mga numero dito. They go to the post. McCaskill looking at the defense. Frank's body with Asi Taulaba. Nung nakita rin walang double team na dumating, he put it strong to the basket.
And that's actually the move of McCaskill. Ano? Biglang may sprint dito sa loob. So hindi niya kailangan makipagbangga ng katodo kay Asi Taulaba. Ang really long arms. Ang hirap din sa pali nun.
Brandon Dean takes another shot from the outside, missing this one.
Alex Cabagnot, si Tip magkatira niya. Yun na lang yung gagawin.
Yun na nga, no?
Nakita na lang doon sa kanyang spot. Not really helping in any other cause.
Ito, good turnaround jumper by Asi Taulaba. Pero you're correct, no? Si Dean, no? He likes to play dun sa weak side, no? Hindi sa strong side. At naghihintay ng mga kick-out pass.
And a bit stagnant, nung nasa weak side na siya, wala na siya ginagawang iba. He would not move and stay on his spot.
Tugade, looking for a foul. Nawala sa kanya yung bola. Ito naman si Cabagnot. Nice sidestepping move. Pero inabot ni Mark Pingris. One lands in the hands of Cabagnot again. Taulaba, another jumper from the other side. Pintis naman ngayon. Lead pass to Hontiveros. Hontiveros, sidestepping move. Hands it off to McCaskill. And itong fast break play ng Magnolia working for them here in the first quarter.
Well, ang opensa, yung mga patterns ng Coca-Cola should show some flexibility rito. Kaya, itong Magnolia, masaya na sa kanilang show dahil si Dean wala namang trend sa kanila eh.
Sino nga, nawalan pa yung bola. Buti na lang, napulot ito si Nick Velasco.
So they're really concentrating. Magnolia is on their internal defense dahil yun pa ang mas epektibo dito sa mga taga Coca-Cola. Yung outside threat, hindi na nila kinatatakutan.
Ito, may preemptive foul na binigay si Alex Cabagnot para makapasok yung mga substitutes on the floor. Sa NBA pa, no? Played formerly for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Sayang, sana teammate niya na si Baron Davis ngayon.
Ayun eh, no? Nandun pa siya, no?
Para siyang si Elton Brand. Matapos ma-recruit si Baron Davis, umalis.
Yun na nga, si Elton Brand pa nga nag-recruit sa kanya. Tapos aalis lalayasan din pala niya.
Pati si Baron Davis nagulat.
Ito, balik ulit si Jason Dixon para sa Coca-Cola Tigers. So ito, nag-zone dito ngayon ang Coca-Cola. Pero ito si Daniel Defonso, nakakuha from the medium range.
2 new players for Magnolia. That's Il Defonso just made his first 2 points. And Mike Cortez. Mike Cortez ngayon lang napasok because Olsen Rosella led his team, orchestrating very well in this quarter.
Ito naman yung si Taulaba, posting up, nice spin to the baseline. Nawala yung defense doon ni Daniel Defonso.
Challenge ka agad ni Asi Taulaba knowing na bagong pasok itong si Il Defonso. Nakapagpainit nga sa kanyang score. Pero ang defense, susubukan din yan.
Pero Coca-Cola Tigers making this adjustment defensively dahil nga po medyo nasuskuran sila ng Magnolia every time they double sa post. Here's Daniel Defonso again from the right elbow.
Kanina sa kaliwa, ngayon sa kanan. Parehong resulta.
Ngayon, titignan mo ngayon kung magsusuon na kita, no? Nakadalawang outside shots na eh.
So, hindi man lang ginamit yung ring. Parehong wingless yun na ni Daniel Defonso. We mentioned that also. Ang improvement ni Daniel Defonso, especially in the second half of the elimination round. On the second round of the eliminations, iba na rin ang pag-angat ng laro. Itong si Daniel Defonso, which all the more bolsters the front line of Magnolia Beverage Masters.
Ito na ngayon, baseline inbound para sa Coca-Cola Tigers. Nakapagalo also in the ball game for Coke alongside Rondre Benefe. Ito na naman yung spin ni Asi Taulaba. Sumundot si Danny Ay.
2 quick fouls, ha? Although 4 quick points para dito kay Daniel Defonso, 2 quick fouls din ang kanyang naibigay both on Asi Taulaba.
Ayun na nga, at nasa penalty na itong Magnolia. And that brings Asi Taulaba to the line.
Well, our discussion before the game started, Richard, we were talking about the wingmen of Magnolia. Lamang na sila ng 10 puntos dito. Yung Danny Sigel, hindi pa pumapasok.
No. Ganun kalalim rin itong bench ng Magnolia talaga, no? At yun nga, pumutok na itong pati si Daniel Defonso ang nakapasok pa lamang.
And I think si Coach Binky should, at this point, make a decision on Brandon Dean. na hindi naman para palitan, ano, kundi pagpapahingahin or i-emphasize sa kanya ng maigi yung flow ng kanilang depensa at offensa.
Ito na ngayon si Mike Cortez, humingit sa loob, kick out pass kay Ildefonso. Siya naman ang susugod, fadeaway jumper, masyado malakas. Lead pass anticipated by Dondon Hontiveros. Hontiveros ngayon fakes sa 15-foot line and rewards himself after that defensive gem.
The turnovers really of Coca-Cola has been killing them. At ang masakit doon, binabalik agad ng Coca-Cola, ng Magnolia into points. So, hindi lang maganda ang depensa. Pagbalik pa sa transition, nakakuha ng Magnolia.
Ito na ngayon, double team ulit si Dixon. Nice cut inside by Asi Taulava.
Well, they could match with Jason Dixon, si McCaskill ang kanilang patapat. But Asi Taulava, siya ngayon na nagpapahirap ngayon, especially that Daniel Defonso's 2 personal fouls.
Here's Mike Cortez from the outside. Too strong. Oh, yung pasa, muntik na agaw. Yes, nakakompleto na nga ng Magnolia. McCaskill, Hontiveros. Mike Cortez setting up the play. Bounces to Mark Fingers, nice fake. Talagang kagat itong si Mark Macapagal.
May foul pa na may bibigay. Parang pumreno talaga ng uminom ng brake fluid ng umaga.
Oo, no? Talagang maganda nga yung pagkaka-fake nitong si Mark Fingers, of course, in the ball game because he had to replace ito si Dorian Peña. He has 3 fouls already.
Ang bilis itong ating first quarter. Only 32 seconds remaining in what basketball are we seeing here. Talagang iba na level nito. Pang quarter final nibigay dito kay McCaskill. Pangalawa, na iiwan nila itong si Daniel Defonso na sa perimeter. Very effective din sa kanyang pagpasok dito sa first quarter.
Nako, naka-offensive rebound pa itong Magnolia. Well in control of the first quarter. At ang gandang communication.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes! Yun na nga, no, yung communication. Right on cue. See the 2 big guys, Daniel Defonso and Amal McCaskill. Here's Alex Cabagnot looking for Taulava against McCaskill. Knocks him down. Taulava ngayon. Nice fake. Too strong. Pero sa kanya pa rin napunta yung bola. And that will do it.
90 points per ball game. That's actually second best in the league.
Samantala naman for the Coca-Cola Tigers, not a good start defensively, allowing 30 points kagad para dito sa Magnolia sa opening quarter. Pero ito si Alex Cabagnot starting things off with a DM twist.
Well, itong bumubuhay dito sa mga taga Coca-Cola, they're outside shooting. That's the second for Cabagnot. Dean earlier had a 3-pointer by himself.
Ito na ngayon si Danny I against Mark Macapagal. So ito Danny I backing him down. Ayun, may hacking foul itong si Mark Macapagal.
That's his second personal foul. At gaya ng ating ina-expect, si Coach Binky decided on his import. Kailangan niya ng pagpapahingayin muna. Itong si Brandon Dean, definitely wala sa rhythm ng kanyang buong kupunan dito.
Ito, surprise to para kay Coach Vincent. And Bono in the game early here in the ball game. Ito na ngayon si Jonas Villanueva against Buenafe. They go to Bono at the post. Against Taulava at Durit. Naubusan na sila ng oras. And the ball will go to the Coca-Cola Tigers.
Well, Ken Bono is inside because si Dorian Peña is in deep foul trouble. Early in the first quarter, 3 agad yung kanilang nakuha. And Asi Taulava has been making his moves inside. Kaya kailangan nila ng big man.
Isipin mo, may nakareserva pa dyan si Sam Eman, no? Nice undergo stab here by Roger Buenafe. So 2 quick baskets here for the Coca-Cola Tigers to start the second quarter.
Well, you should realize na kahit na second quarter pa lamang ito, mahirap magpalayo for a team like Magnolia.
They go inside to Bono, kicks it out to Ildefonso, shot titira sa labas. Good line, too strong. Good tap here by Mark Fingers to Mike Cortez. They set up their offense again. Is Fingers na double team din dito si Fingers, ha? Kasi nakapagalang buwabantay sa kanya. Over eagerness on the part of the Coca-Cola Tigers.
But Ken Bono, as you were mentioning, should be given that opportunity, and this is his opportunity actually na mag-shine dahil this is a quarter-final matchup. At the same time, kita mo naman yung level of intensity dito sa ating laban na ito. So pagkakataon nito ni Ken Bono to prove himself.
Ito, they go back to the post kay Pingris against Cathy this time. Traveling ang tinawag dyan kay Mark Pingris. Itong Coca-Cola Tigers at the post, no? They want itong Magnolia to spin baseline, tapos yung help will be coming from Taolava in the middle.
Well, si Cesar Catley, even if he's the odd man out sa kanilang front line, may kaliitan, he's actually expected to score. Not much scoring, but he's double teaming very well.
Perseverance on the part of Asi Taolava, nets him another 2 points.
Top scoring Coca-Cola player. Ito si Asi Taolava na hindi pa nag-start dito sa ating laban na ito. Don't look now. It's only a 5-point lead.
Ito na nga no? Ang Magnolia. Hindi pa nakakascore dito. Nice tap here by Alex Cabagnot. Cabagnot racing down court. Gives it to Catley. Cross-court pass. Buenafe, they dump it to the post. And ito naman si Taolava na wala ng bola. Mike Cortez looking down court. Accelerates. That's on the brakes. Binigay kay Bono. Bono making his move. Fades away and gets a basket.
Yan ang napatunayan ni Ken Bono kanina. Na-depensahan siya ng maigi but not now. So, ika nga, napapakita rin siya ng hindi na ako rookie. Rookie ako pero kaya ko makipagtapatan dito.
Ayun na nga, no? That's a big boost of confidence here of Ken Bono. Si Taolava gives it to Buenafe. Buenafe ngayon sumugod sa loob. Nice sidestepping move pero nawalan siya ng bola. Lead pass to Mike Cortez. To the trailing Daniel! That was a rejection by Jason Dixon.
What a rejection from the import. Ordinarily, pang-puntos sa'yo kay Daniel Deposo. Pero 2 puntos yun naman ang resulta with their big man shooting outside and very effectively at that. Earlier it was in Deposo. Now it's Ken Bono with 4 straight points.
Even in his amateur days naman, talagang may shooting talaga ito si Ken Bono.
Even further, in fact.
Kahit sa 3, hindi na yan. Miss Cesar Catley. Balik na ng tao dito si McCaskill. Pinalitan si Mark Pingris. At Brandon Dean pinalit na ulit ni Coach Ricky Favis.
And you see, McCaskill appreciating the game of Ken Bono. Inapiran pa niya pagpasok. Sabi niya, susuportahan kita bata.
Ayun na nga, dahil Coco's already making a run. Pero 2 baskets by Ken Bono stopping that run. Wala naman yung tira dyan ni Brandon Dean. Wala pa yung sinasabi nila slashing move nitong si Brandon Dean tsaka yung quickness no? Hindi pa natin nakikita.
Kanina, batang ito nag-dribbling exhibition pero hindi hinayaang makapasok dahil mukhang anticipated mukhang napag-aralan ng mga defense tactician ng Magnolia ang gagalawin nitong si Brandon Dean.
McCaskill against Jason Dixon. Import versus import. Spins baseline. Wala yung tira. Ito pong Coca-Cola, nag-ahabol ng 9 na puntos. They go back to Dixon. Dixon faces up. Cross-court pass. Ikot rin ng bola. Balik sila dito kay Dixon. And hook shot is no good.
And he has to be creative with his shot. Sa haba ng galamay ng nakapayong sa kanya, McCaskill, pinapahirap talaga ang buhay. Ito si Jason Dixon.
Ito ngayon si Mike Cortez, shoots a 3 and he knocks it down on our Chris.
Ang talas, ang kikinis ng mga baril. Itong mga taga-Magnolia from outside. So not only is Ken Bono shooting very well, si Mike Cortez,
yun na nga, a miss here by Alex Cabagnot. His fast break play of Magnolia, 3-on-2. Dade Umangan gets a basket plus the foul.
Kita-kita mo doon yung futility ng defense ng Coca-Cola at this point.
Assistant Coach Richie Dixon rather. Ito nga si Jason Dixon, kailangan makatanggap ng bola deep in the post. What's happening is Magnolia is pushing him out. Ang nangyayari po, once natanggap niya yung bola sa labas, ang dali na niyang doblehin. Kaya sabi niya, kailangan daw mas malalim ang pagtanggap ng bola. At the same time, they cannot just rely on Dixon scoring 25 points in the game to win. Kailangan daw yung mga locals at itong si Brandon Dean ay makatulong din sa opensa. Richard?
Alright, thank you very much.
But at this point, Richard, puro locals siya ang kumakana sa kanila.
Yun na nga.
The combined numbers of Dixon and Dean is 3 points. So dalawang imports, 3 points na na-score and that's all Brandon Dean.
Because ito depensa na Magnolia sa making Dixon into a passer. Ito, malalim na to, wala pa rin.
Even the traveling could have been called there. with a jump move of Jason Dixon. So the defense, as Eric was saying, the internal defense, not only double teaming but triple teaming
Malalim na yun,
defense.
pero hindi pa rin pumasok. Still scoreless itong si Jason Dixon in this ball game. Ito naman, nice spin towards the baseline. A miss from McCaskill. Cabagnot to the trailing Velasco. And away from play, si Ken Bono natawagan ng foul.
Dahil ang tinututukan na naman niya ay si Jason Dixon. Ayaw nilang makakuha ng scoring momentum itong si Jason Dixon. They even sacrificed Dorian Peña early on. Kahit 3 yung nakakuha niya, okay lang. Kasi ngayon may papalit na naman. Daniel Diponso will go back to the court in place of Ken Bono.
Problema dito sa Coca-Cola, wala pa silang nakukuha sa mga imports nila. 0 para kay Dixon, only 3 points for Dean. Mike Cortez, bounce pass niya, dissipated here by Alex Cabagnot. Ito na si Dean, nawalan pa ng bola.
Not really a good pass.
Mike Cortez gives it to Dondon Hontiveros. He loses it to Dean. Pero yung bola, bumalik pa kay Dondon. Parang malapit yung bola kay Dondon Hontiveros.
So in fact, the Coca-Cola players are not also scrambling for the ball. Nakatayo na lang sila rin.
Nice looking jumper here by Dondon Hontiveros. I think itong play ng Coca-Cola really affected by the mediocre performance ng dalawang import nila.
Tama ka. At yun ang timing ng pagkapalit mo ng import na minsan makaka-distract talaga sa iyan. Not only on the sense of over-relying on their imports, pero kung paano sila mag-gel sa kanilang mga locals. Obviously, Dean is not gelling with his locals.
Kaya nga ito ng locals ang pinuntahan na ng Coca-Cola. Velasco scoring 7th point of the ball game. From the outside, Cabagnot missing that one. Here's Cabagnot. Gives it to Dean. He got pass to Velasco. Shoots a 3 and he knocks it down. Another TM thrust for Nick Velasco. And he is the first Coca-Cola Tiger in double digits with 10.
He's actually top scorer in this ball game.
Yes.
Siya may pinakamaraming puntos dito. Nick Velasco at saka si Asi Taulaba who has 9 points. Siya bumubuhay sa Coca-Cola.
Ito naman si Mike Cortez. Top of the key. That's a long 2 para kay Cool Cat.
Kung dalawa kanila kalaban, lahat naman na ipasok ni Coach Shot Tankinsen, gumagawa para dito sa mga taga Magnolia. Lahat talaga ng bunot
Yun na nga. Ito naman si Alex Cabagnot. Siya naman natitira. In and out. 13-point lead here for Magnolia. Naiwan pang libre. Ito si Ken Bono. Really the transition defense nga nito Coca-Cola Tigers. Malaking problema nila dyan.
And I think that play illustrates the dominance of Magnolia in this first half of play. Talagang one step behind itong mga taga Coca-Cola rito.
Here's Nick Velasco banging bodies with Ken Bono. Hook shot is short. Ito na naman, another transition break for Magnolia. Palpal this time by Jason Dixon. Here's Brandon Dean, goes all the way, missing on a layup. Dondon Hontiveros. No rebounders that time for Magnolia.
That was an early shot, a very early shot. Para dito kay Dondon kahit siya natawa na lang.
15-point lead dito para sa Magnolia. They go back to the post. Ito na yung collapsing defense ng Magnolia. At may foul. Tinawag si referee Patrick Canizares.
I think it would be on Ken Bono again.
Yes, pangalawa na yan. Itong si Ken Bono.
Unti-unti nang lumalayo ito. It was once a 16-point lead. Now a 15-point lead. 45-30.
At pinalitan na nga ulit si Jason Dixon as ito Lava back in the ball game alongside Aris Di Maunahan. Wala po sila makakuha kay Dixon. Ito, Asito Lava with 9 points already in the game. Cesar Catley, yes!
Well, unang 2 puntos pa lamang yan. Catley started this ball game. Si Coach Pinky hoping na mag-init itong si Cesar Catley because he played one hell of a second round of the eliminations dito.
Daniel Diponso. Pinag-isipan, tinira, Mintes. 3 minutes remaining here in the first half, mga kaibigan. Ito from the corner, nice fake by Cesar Catley. Back-to-back baskets. for Cesar Catley, trimming the lead.
Posible niyang makakalaban sapagkat ang mananalo po rito sa Magnolia Coca-Cola matchup, Air 21.
Yun na nga.
Ang makakasagupa sa semifinals.
So, kasi syempre, short series nga lang po to, best of 3. Kung magkaroon ng sweep dito as early as Friday, start na ng ating semifinal series.
At mas maraming scouting reports na kanyang magagawa, ay mas mabuti para maanalisan niya. Dahil mas mahaba rin yung kanilang laban, best of 7 naman yun.
Aado dito ang Coca-Cola. Ito ngayon si Dean. Binigay kay Nick Velasco at the post, working against Danny I. Gives it to Cesar Catley. Good passing here by the Coca-Cola Tigers from the corner. Too strong for Brandon Dean. But Nick Velasco there again to save the day. And save the play for the Coca-Cola Tigers.
That time sumugal sa sapal ito si McCaskill, kaya ang layo niya, wala silang rebounder doon. All alone si Nick Velasco.
Ito naman, nawala sa eksena si Aris Di Maunahan, and Magnolia taking advantage of it.
Well, before that dunk, wala pa na score si McCaskill dito sa second quarter. Pero now he has 11 because he tallied 9 in the first quarter.
Ito maganda yung recognition of Magnolia dun sa defensive reaction ng Coca-Cola Tigers. Always locating the open man.
Correctly so, automatic sa kanila. Once a double team is played by the defense, alam nila, meron naluluwagan doon. At usually, dunk ang sagot yun eh.
And if there's one thing good happening for Coke, it's the game of Nick Velasco. He has 14 points in the ball game. Keeping itong Coca-Cola within striking distance. Ito naman si McCaskill. Balik dito kay Dondon Hontiveros pero galing sa labas eh.
Sayang na nakakaw yun kung napabilis lang yung balik. Medyo namasyal pa rin doon si Dondon Hontiveros eh. Kung pumasok ka agad to, nakita na siya ni McCaskill.
At yun na nga, ito si Mike Pingris babalik sa ball game. Pinaligpahinga muna itong si Lloydie Tugade. So this is a tall front line para dito sa Magnolia. Kinukulo ni Pingris si Catley. Hand off to Catley. And Catley's waxing hot here in the second period. That's a TM3 for Cesar Catley. He has a total of 7 points all scored here in the second quarter.
Ito yung kanyang second chance eh. Nung magsimula nga siya, binigay nila ang bola not to win, but to their equal. Pero nung hindi na gumagawa ito si Ting, sabi ni Catley, sa akin na lang.
Almost a turnover saved by Mark Pingles, and what a save! It results in another TM press coming from Dondon Hontiveros.
Again, presence of mind on the part of Mark Pingles. Hindi niya makokontrol yung pasa, palabas na siya. Alam niya kung nasaan ang luwag na kakampi niya, and that's Dondon Hontiveros for the 3-pointer.
And what a basket there.
Pero ito in fairness to Coca-Cola, wala pa silang dapat kalungkot dito. Hindi gumagawa yung kanilang import, but they're only down by 9.
Yun.
Yung makinang dyan, yung magandang nilalaro ng local, Pinasco at Taulaba. Now, Cesar Catley.
That play was designed for Dean, pero talagang walang mapuntahan si Brandon Dean. Ito na yung Taulaba. 5 seconds to shoot para sa Coke. Take out pass, di Maunahan, nice fake. 1 second to shoot, and he does not beat the buzzer. Pero ito, rebound by Asi Taulaba. And there's a foul downstairs against Dondon Hontiveros. No, it's really been the locals, talaga sinasarad na lang dito ng Coca-Cola Tigers.
And that would be Dondon Hontiveros' first personal foul. Sumabit muna siya, kaya sigawan yung fans ng Magnolia. Akala nila maganda yung sapal ni Mark Pingles, pero sabi ng Taulaba, hinihila ako sa babae.
Uy, sabi sa naman yung tira na yun ni Asi Taulaba.
Once dito sa kanyang career sa PBA, Waterloo ni Asi Taulaba yung free throw. Minsan bumabalik-balik pa rin sa kanya yung mga bangungot ng free throw shooting. Luckily for him, nasa second quarter pa lamang tayo at wala pa sa endgame. 1 out of 3 sa kanyang free throw shooting. Make that 1 out of 4.
Ito, may loose ball foul na itatawag sa bagong pasok na si Jason Misolas.
Tumitingin-tingin pa sa paligid si Jason Misolas. Pero the foul will be charged on him.
Hindi pa rin makapaniwala, Penalty na pala itong Coca-Cola Tigers. So ito, mabibigyan pa ng pagkakataon itong Magnolia na palaguin ang kanilang lamang.
24.2 seconds remaining dito sa ating ball game. At least in the first half, this game has been controlled by the Magnolia Beverage Masters, not only with their defense, kundi ang ganda at ang daming gumagawa para sa kanila. Evenly distributed ang kanilang mga puntos dito. Not really any high scorers. Their import has 11, pero yung mga supporting cast niya, Tugadi has 7, Hontiveros has 9. Bono has 6 points. At even to si Dorian Peña had 4 before getting his third personal foul in the first quarter.
Ito, si Togade makes it a 10-point lead for the Magnolia Beverage Masters. Chance for the Coca-Cola Tigers to take the last shot of the half. They isolate Brandon Dean here at the top. Dean ngayon takes it out to Nick Velasco. Balik kay Dean. Sugod sa loob, nasa raduhan. Sige, naghahanap ng opening. Wala, asitaw laban. Nag-step back pa sa tres. Not the best shot taken there by the Coca-Cola Tigers. Perasol, ba? Yun na, maganda.
Naka-scoop si Erickton. Malakas na, nagpapalakas pa in preparation for the semis. Alam niya especially itong dalawang kupunan na ito. Kung mananalo Magnolia, McCaskill yung makakalaban. Itong Dixon naman ang makakatapat kung Coca-Cola ang magwawagi. But this is still a very manageable lead. Only a 10-point lead with full 2 quarters ahead. And marami pang maaasahan itong Coca-Cola. That is, kung magbibigay na ng mga numero yung kanilang import.
Pero yun, Olsen Rosella, 3 seconds to shoot. Dondon Hontiveros, short on that attempt. Rebound here by Mark Pingris. Nako, may foul pa.
Pero yan ang mga hindi na matatawaran yung liksi at aggressiveness nitong Magnolia na all game long kanila pinapakita. Especially like players like Mark Pingris na hindi iniinda na kahit magbigay ng foul ay talagang patuloy pa rin ang ipagagawa para doon sa bola. In fact, that time, si Dean pa ang matatawagan ng personal foul. Only the first for Brandon Dean.
At ito on the line is Mark Pingris. Maganda rin ang naging performance dito ni Mark Pingris in the first half. Although he only contributed 3 points, maganda yung kanya naging depensa at yung teamwork niya with the import. Van Heusen is the shirt of choice for the power dressers. Van Heusen dresses up the modern man endowed with distinction and clear-cut sense of style. Van Heusen, best dressed shirt.
Pero kahit dito, si Coach Shot, tangkin may panggulat din. Mark Pingris on Brandon Dean. Alam niya, baka bumawi ito at maging mas aggressive. Itong pinaka-aggressive ko na, ang pantatapat ko sa'yo.
Ayun na nga, nagkaroon pa na switch. So ngayon, it's Danny I against Dean. Cesar Catley against Dondon Hontiveros. Good defense on the part of Dondon. A tough shot by Cesar Catley.
You have good defense but a better offense. So, a good defender, talagang yun lang ang panira. Ito si Cesar Catley, ang hirap ng bantayan nun.
Ito ngayon, poposte ulit si McCaskill against Jason Dixon. Turnaround jumper is good.
Medyo tagilid pa yung kanyang jumper na yun, pero umawa pa rin. Totally his 13th point in the ballgame.
That's a 12-point lead for Magnolia. Nick Velasco mainit pa rin. Knocks down another TM to rest.
One of those players na nararamdaman kapag gumagana yung kanyang baril mula sa labas. That's the second 3-pointer for Nick Velasco. That's his 17th point. But Nick Velasco historically has to check that glove for the 3-point land. Mamaya, kailangan sumubok na siya ng sumubok sa loob naman.
Strong move by McCaskill. Di lamang pumasok. Is Dixon. Going for Velasco. Nice tap away by Daniel Defonso. Dean. Ooh, miscommunication on the part of Dean and Dixon. Here's Mark Pingris against Cabagnot. Takes it strong to the basket. Pero sumobra naman sa pagka-strong. Tira. Libre-libre naman si Brandon Dean. Wala pa rin. Here's Olsen Rosella to wide open. Dondon Hontiveros.
Simple yung execution ng kanilang pass break. Kanina, si Mark Pingris kaya hindi ito nakatapos ng kanilang pass break. Mas sanay ito, nung malaki yung kanyang katapat. Nung si Cabagnot na bumabantay sa kanya, medyo na ilang siya.
Yun nga, no? Ito ngayon. They are looking for Jason Dixon at the post. Ito na yung quick double team. Ikot ng bola. Dean drives baseline. Dean lumapit. Wala pa rin. Tutok na tutok na.
Hindi pa niya nasusukat ang rig dito sa Cuneta Astrodome.
Here's Olsen Rosella. Okay, Magnolia, matutuwa ka sa pinapakita ni si Brandon Dean, no? And ito na nga. Was helpless against Daniel Defonso at the post.
As if grabbing.
So, sabi nga ni Coach Boperasol, baka nag-a-adjust pala sa Philippine style of play. Pero nako, wala siyang luxury of time.
Tama nga, a very short series, a quarterfinals matchup na best of 3 lamang. Especially if they'll be losing the first one.
Ito na ngayon, Nick Velasco. Over the back ng bola. Babalik sa Magnolia.
Dalawa pero parehong ayaw hawakan yung bola, which is the right decision. Kapag sigurado nang pupunta sa kupunan ng Magnolia, which is playing a very methodical basketball here. They're not forcing anything. Alam nila, they have control of the ball game. Hinahanap talaga nila at they're using the clock very well.
Ito na, pinagpahinga na si Brandon Dean. Pasok si Ron Buenafe. With Daniel Defonso from the outside. Nothing there. Rebound battle. Last touch on McCaskill.
That's the good call. Si McCaskill talagang naka-top out doon. And another chance para sa kupunan ng Coca-Cola. Not really successful in prolonging their momentum. May iksi lang kanilang pinapayagan sa kanila ng Magnolia.
Ito na ngayon ng Coca-Cola. Here's Buenafe. Ikot ng bola. Daffy waiting for Dixon. Dixon, muntik na naman mawala ng bola. Gives it to Buenafe.
And all blue shirts for those rebounds. So, gusto pabuhay sa labas itong mga taga Coca-Cola. Hindi magandang show yun at this point.
And a quick pull-up jumper by Olsen Racela. A lot of confidence there dahil nakita niya may mga rebounders naman na nakaabang. Ito, lumalawak na ito lang team ngayon.
This is their biggest lead at 16 points. Earlier in the second quarter, they also posted this high a lead.
They go inside to Dixon. They really want to get something from Jason Dixon, and finally, he gets his first 2 points.
Kaya tumawag ng timeout si Coach Binke. Kanina pang sa labas pa rin sila na namumuhay. Well, gaya nga binabanggit natin, pumapasok yung toss eh. Huwag pa silang masyadong ma-inlove doon. Sapagkat ang kailangan lang hanapin would be Jason Dixon.
Ito naman si McCaskill. Backing up against Jason Dixon. One-on-one coverage. At yun, tinakaut to si Dixon no? Hacking itong si Amal McCaskill.
But again, Magnolia is very conscious na naka-score ito si Jason Dixon. Sige, pahirapan ko naman ikaw sa depensa at foul agad ang nakuha nito si Jason Dixon. That would be Jason Dixon's first personal foul pa lamang o at least matipid siya sa kanyang mga foul. Sapagkat ito si McCaskill magaling din magbigay sa mga local teammates niya.
Oo, pero yun na nga no? Yung unang 2 points lamang po yun ni Dixon, pero yung Magnolia talagang hindi na siya pinapayagan magkaroon ng kumpiyansa, no? Pinag-iisip kaagad siya doon sa depensa, siya nga kaagad ang inatake.
Medyo napapagod na rin si Dixon sa kababantay sa kanya. Nakahuli ng bumaba
Here's Buenafe. Looking for space. Ikot ng bola dito. Balik sila kay Velasco. To the corner they go. Buenafe, nice fake. Goes closer and knocks down that side jumper.
Yun ang fake. Talagang kagat na kagat. Umabot pa sa labas ito si Mike Pinggrace. But even Ron J. Buenafe, korting pa rin ang mga puntos ito. Only has 4 points in this game.
Ito ngayon si Olsen. Hontiveros using the McCaskill's screen. 8 seconds to shoot for Magnolia. Muntik mo wala yung bola. Nakapulog dito ni Dondon. 5 seconds to shoot. Hontiveros lumapit ng konti. And he does not get the bounce. Here's Cabagnot. Gives it to Dixon. Inside the paint. Wala pa rin.
Alam mo kung bakit kahit yun na yung pwesto ni Jason Dixon. Tatlo sa malubong dito. May isa sa harap. Dalawa sa likod.
You know, if your coach Biggie Favis, you'd be frustrated dahil naibigay mo na kay Dixon yung bola dun sa spot na gusto mo pero hindi kayo nakakuha ng puntos. Mark Biggs, Olsen Racela from the outside. Here's Buenafe. Buenafe makes his move against Hontiveros. His crossover. Ay, alam mo yung halftime picture na. Alright, back inside Cuneta Astrodome mga kaibigan. Ito po yung quarterfinal series. Game 1 between Magnolia and the Coca-Cola Tigers. Richard Del Rosario together with Rado Malibot, Mario Vargas, and Eric Reyes. Here's Tugade. Binigay dito kay Hontiveros. Nahanap ulit nila itong si McCaskill. Guarded this time by Nick Velasco. Coca-Cola playing all Filipino.
Well, si Coach Binky want to make a dent dun sa barrier na ini-impose nitong mga taga Magnolia. Yung 12-point lead na hindi nila mabasag-basag kanina ay 16 yan. Ngayon, konti nang bumababa ito. But nung makuha nila ang bola, offensive foul naman nun, si Taulaba, which would be his second personal foul.
No, si Coach Binky talagang has to take this gamble, no? Dahil nga wala siya makuha, no? Dun sa dalawang import niya, no? Big disappointment. So, it's the locals who has to really fight it out para dito sa Coca-Cola Tigers. Olson Rosella looking inside. Binigay kay Hontiveros. Hontiveros nakawala bigla doon kay Onjay Buenafe.
At wala nang sumigunda sa depensa. Si Asi Taulaba, napataas sa lamang ng kamay. Medyo nag-iingat pa rin sa kanyang mga fouls.
This is a crucial stretch para dito sa Coca-Cola Tigers. It's either this gamble will pay off o lalong lalawig yung labang dito ng Magnolia Beverage Masters. Pero Magnolia, you can use this opportunity na talagang kumalas na no? Dito sa ball game na to.
Pero itong I'm looking at Jason Dixon at the bench. No signs of worry in his face. Napapangiti pa nga
Alam mo kasi si Jason Dixon was really reduced into a passer. Dahil nga pag double team, papasa na lang niya yung bola. So only a few attempts para dito kay Jason Dixon. Actually, si Jason Dixon, only 6 attempts pa lang in the ball game. For an import, napakababa nun.
Matipid na matipid. In fact, no second half na ine-anticipate nga natin, more touches for him. Nakakapwesto naman pero ayaw talaga pumasok yun nung mga tira nitong import ni Coach Binky.
Ito rin naman si Brandon Dean, ganun rin.
Ang ganda pa naman ang simula ni Brandon Dean. 3-pointer.
3-point agad. Yun pala. The end pa pala.
Bilis ang maubos to. Kukunti ang baon. Hindi niya pa siguro naririnig ang balikbayan box kaya wala siya nailagay.
Si Asi Taolama, inaasar pa tong si Dorian Peña. Sabi niya, bumalik ka na sa bench at 5 na foul mo.
Matagal na inipon nito si Dorian Peña. Nung first quarter nakuha niya yung 3. Ngayon lang ito bumalik. Dalawa namang magkasunod ang kanyang makukuha. So Asi Taolaba, who was the hottest player in the early goings of the ball game for Coca-Cola. Now with 10 points after a long while. Ngayon pa lang ulit makakascore to si Asi.
And Dorian Peña skying high for that rebound. Ito, Magnolia content with a half-court set. Here's Tugade. Tumatake, kalaban si Makapagal. Tugade kicks it out. McCaskill gives it to Mike Cortez. Shoots a 3. Bang! That's a TM3 coming from Mike. Look at Cortez.
Not really so many minutes for Mike Cortez tonight. Pero yung mga tiro na piling-pili. Kapareho naman. Ito si Ronjay Buenafe na gustong bumuhay sa kanyang kupunan. Ronjay Buenafe sizzling for 6 points in this third quarter. A total of 8 for him.
Here's Tugade. Pinunta nila sa poste. Ito si McCaskill against Nick Velasco. McCaskill. Ito, sinusukat yung depensa. Kicks it out. Tugade. Down the feet. Too strong. Alex Cabagnot racing down court against Mike Cortez. Biglang tumira. And nice bucket coming from the cool whip. Alex Cabagnot
really decided to make that basket even with Mike Cortez in front of him. Hindi na naghanap ng mapapasahan itong si Alex Cabagnot. Hoping that something would happen and happen soon.
Ito si Ronjay Buenafe nagpapaliwanag. Pero hindi naman pulis itong si Renfrew Joel.
Gusto mo Chacha yung dalawang player na yun. Pero the foul was called on Buenafe. Only his first day.
Yes, Tugade, 6 seconds to shoot para sa Magnolia. Nakawala pa sila ng bola. Si Taolaba to Brandon Dean. Whips it over to Makamagal out corner. Pero may foul na ibinigay dito si Mike Cortez. So balik na dito sa ating ball game. Ito si Dixon at si Brandon Dean. Siguro pinabayaan muna ni Coach Binky Fawi. Sabi niya, panoorin niyo mga locals kung paano magpakamatay sa loob. At pumasok kayo at mahiya naman kayo.
Kasama na rin sa pahiyang yan. Umahanap ng tiyempo. Itong si Coach Binky. Kung saan yung tamang timing niya ipapasok itong dalawang kupunan na ito. Pero paubos na nga naman ang oras dito sa third quarter. Ay yun ang napakabaan nito. Babalik with 2 minutes and 58 remaining.
Ayan po ay ang isa sa mga magandang nanonood dito sa atin. At ang girlfriend po ni Mark Macapagal, according to our ABC crew.
So pag napangasawa niya, magiging Mrs. Macapagal. Mantala, itong si Mark Macapagal was fouled taking a 3-pointer. So 3 free throws ang ibibigay sa kanya. 3 out of 3.
Aba, pero yun na nga maganda dito sa Coca-Cola, no? Parang nothing working well for them as far as their imports are concerned. Pero within striking distance pa rin sila dito, ha? Only at 9 points na nangyari sila.
Kubkub na kubkub doon si Mike Cortez. Not really good communication on that half-court set for Magnolia.
Ito na ngayon si Tugade. They go to Peña. Cross-court pass. Mike Cortez. Step back jumper. No good. Ito si Tugade. May sumabit pa. I believe this will go against Dixon.
Correct. Nagulat kasi si Jason Dixon. Akala niya re-rebound lang ito si Tugade. Pero hindi na binaba ni Tugade. Biglang tinira na lang. Sabi tuloy. Itong si Jason Dixon who will collect his second personal foul. Sayang, single digit na lang ang kalamangan ng Magnolia doon. At tatagdagan ito ni Lord Tugade.
A split from the line para dito kay Lordy Tugade. Good chance dito para sa Coca-Cola Tigers sa pababain pandamang dito ng Magnolia. They want to keep this game close. As Taolava short on that attempt, he gets his own miss. Taolava blocked from behind by McCaskill. But ito na nga yung Coca-Cola bench applauding Taolava for the effort. Taolava goes closer, bumps into Peña. Off balance shot by Taolava, but he gets it.
He will settle for that definitely. Sa hirap ng mga nilalampasan niyang defenders doon, si Taolava will score his 12th point.
Here's Mike Cortez, sumugod sa loob. Mike Cortez left to the left, good.
Yung mga galaw ni Cool Cat.
Oo.
Kanina with his 3-pointers ngayon, yung kanyang penetration.
Sumapit. Does not complete a 3-point play, however. Ito na ngayon si Buenafe. What will he do? Buenafe, stutter step, goes up, and he gets a basket.
So nadagdagan na naman ang mga locals na umaarangkada para sa kupunan ng Coca-Cola in this ball game. It's Ron J. Buenafe now with 10.
Nako, yung pasa ni Mike Cortez. Naagaw dito. Buenafe is just bumped here by Mike Cortez. And itong Coca-Cola asking for flagrant. And ito, the referees will review this play. I think this is one of the adjustments dito sa officiating pagdating dito sa quarterfinals. No? The referees will review the play right away so that they will decide, no, kung anong klaseng foul lang itatawag.
Buenafe.
Kasi naman, kanina ang ganda ng crossover move niya, no, against 3 defenders. Yung pangalawa naman, yung biglang pull up niya after the stutter step against 2 defenders. Ito, hindi na-intimidate itong rookie na ito ng Coca-Cola Tigers. Buenafe.
Backfire yung kanyang intent to preempt the fast break.
Oo. At least sana you still went for the ball, no?
Correctly so. You saw no intention really on the part of Mike Cortez. 12 points. So, double backfire yun. Nakakakuha na ng puntos ang Coca-Cola. Binibigyan mo pa ng gana. Itong si Ron J. Buenafe. So now, the lead is only 6. Na-break na nila yung 9-point barrier, Richard.
Yan, no? So ito na nga, no? A minute and 30 remaining here in the third quarter. Coca-Cola still in good position here in the ball game. Ito na nga si Buenafe. One fake goes closer. 3-second violation. Itatawag against the Coca-Cola Tigers.
Again on Jason Dixon. He was hoping na ititira na yun ni Ron J. Buenafe. But tonight, that's the second time that the import was called for the 3-second violation.
Pero itong Coca-Cola Tigers making a run here towards the end of the third period. Still within striking distance is Jonas Villanueva. We go back to the post game. McCaskill. Got it by Taolava. Spins baseline. McCaskill undergoes tap. Wala. That's just a fishing expedition on the part of McCaskill.
Tingnan natin kung kanino itatawag yun.
A blocking foul on Jason Dixon.
An offensive foul cannot be called. The blocking foul was called.
Alright, so itong si McCaskill makes it 73-66. Here's Brandon Dean. He needs something from this import. Brandon Dean trying to look for an opening. Pinigay kay Taulava.
What a big finish for Asi Taulava. 14 big points for the big man.
It's only a 5-point lead for the Magnolia Beverage Masters. Kanina po, 16 ang lamang dito ng Magnolia. McCaskill. Another bucket.
The help was not there. Si Jason Dixon, nag-aabang na lamang ng rebound doon. A little help would have spread a lot of difference. But Asi Taulava raging back.
And Asi Taulava having some words with Dorian Peña at natawagan siya doon ng 10 years.
Pero hindi ko sasabihin. 4-letter word, nagsisimula sa letter F. Sabi niya, foul daw.
Foul. Sayang yun, no? Dahil nakadikit na nga itong Coca-Cola. But you know, that's the intensity shown there by Asi Taulava. Ito, pag itong dalawa naghabulan, ayoko humarang dyan.
Actually, hindi masyadong mabilis. Pag naghabulan to, kayo papang-abot dyan.
Ito na ngayon si Jonas Villanueva, guarded by Cabagnot. Magnolia protecting a 6-point lead. Here's Tako, picked off by Brandon Dean. I think this is the best thing Brandon Dean has done in this ball game.
And it's only a 4-point lead. Ang Magnolia parang nagulantang dito ng Coca-Cola.
Baksak doon si Alex sa Bagnot. Ito naman si Michael Tess. Underneath the basket. Wala pa rin yung tira. And as you will get it, ito pa yan sa Lasal. Sabay kami pumasok din sa varsity ng Lasal. Pero later on, yun, nag-transfer na siya sa UST. At pagka-transfer niya, nag-champion kami. Ay, hindi pala. Biro lang.
Well, hindi natin makakalimutan kay Binky Pabis, of course, when he was playing the UAP. Kung gaano kalalayo mga 3-pointers nito.
Yan.
Ang lalayo talaga.
Alright, pero si Coach Shot Tangkitse. Pero ang common denominator dyan, both very intense coaches itong dalawang to. Ito ay si Mike Cortez. An open look.
Ang pinag-iba niya pala, si Shot nakatikim ng championship sa UST. Si Binky, hindi umabot eh.
Here's Taulava. We're gonna post this time against Daniel Defonso. Taulava asking for a foul. Ito na ngayon si Mike Cortez looking down court. Cortez. He's gonna screen Neil Defonso. Gives it to Mark Pingris against Macapagal. Ito, pinapraso na lang talaga ni Pingris. Gives it to Danny. Ay tapos na T. Lumapit pa ng konti and he gets a friendly bounce.
Pero kita mo doon, yung Coca-Cola, nakikipagpantayan sa intensity. Even players like Mark Macapagal has been battling it out with players like Mark Pingris, and that's a good sign for Coach Binky.
Good defense there by Daniel Defonso. Ito naman si Tugade. Tugade sidestepping move as well.
So to start the fourth quarter, ang Magnolia gusto.
This is still a close ball game, controlled most of the part by the Magnolia Beverage Masters. Pero itong Coca-Cola Tigers made a run in third. Magnolia had a strong start here in the fourth quarter. Tingnan natin paano mag-react dito ang Coca-Cola. They go inside to Brandon Dean and he gets another basket.
Pero sa low post, si Brandon Dean, hindi si Jason Dixon ang umiscore. And for Brandon Dean, that would be his 7th point.
Inside they go to Dorian Peña. Ito, may sumabit.
I think that would be on Brandon Dean from behind.
Maganda yung pasa doon ni Daniel Defonso. So Dorian Peña wide open inside at nahuli na nga.
Si Jason Dixon pa ang matatawagan, pang-apat ito para kay Jason Dixon. Mas marami pa yung kanyang fouls kaysa kanyang puntos. Only 2 points for Jason Dixon.
Who would have imagined Jason Dixon being held to 2 points here at nasa fourth quarter na po tayo.
At quarterfinals matchup kung saan siya ang inaasahan ko. Plus bago yung iyong input, ikaw dapat yung magwe-welcome.
Tama.
But not really one of the biggest game. He's averaging 20 points in this conference. He now only has 2 points. Sabay 10% lamang ng kanyang production nila.
Ito na ngayon, si Brandon Dean, they go back to Dixon. Ito na ulit yung double team. Brandon Dean gives it to Cabagnot. Balik sila kay Dixon. Ayan yung double team, but Dixon this time turns around and gets a basket. You really have to be aggressive. Ito si Jason Dixon, kahit na double team no?
And I'm sure si Coach Tankinsen was not happy with their defense in the third quarter. Pagkat tagay ng binabanggit natin, kilala ang Magnolia sa depensa, pero itong Coca-Cola ay na-depensahan sila ng pabalik. They allowed 31 points for Coca-Cola in the third quarter, and that's not a good sign.
Tappy from the corner, too strong. Uy, nako. Ito, loose ball foul dito kay Jason Dixon mapupunta.
Clearly, and that would be his fifth. So si Jason Dixon, bat-bat na ng kamalasan dito sa laro na ito. Hindi na makascore. Yung mga fouls, inuubos pa siya.
Yun na nga, no? Pero Jason Dixon, really a nightmare of a game for this guy. Ang positive thing lang sa kanya dyan, yung block shots no? Limang block shots na para dito kay Jason Dixon. Ito si Alfonso, libre top of the key. Meron kasi ng hesitation no?
Pero kanina kahit nag-stay siya, pumasok pa rin din. But you know, ang Coca-Cola should show some respect kay Daniel Defonso, especially very well sa perimeter.
Ito, isa pang pagsubok kay Daniel Defonso, wala pa rin. Dixon, long pass to Cesar Catley. Catley, hinabol ni Pingris and he intimidates itong si Cesar Catley.
Definitely distracted with the presence of Mark Pingris.
Pull-up jumper for Lordy Tugade is good.
2-pointer lamang. Nakaapak ito si Lordy Tugade, but he's sizzling hot. Now with 14 points, 4 points here in the last quarter.
Inside to Nick Velasco. Nako, 3 seconds kay Nick Velasco. Nagtanggap niya ng bola. Bago pa siya makatanggap ng bola, nandun na siya sa loob ng shaded lane
Well, si Dixon, aalagaan muna ni Coach Binky, saddled with 5 personal fouls.
Actually, dalawang import ng nilabas niya ngayon, pati si Brandon Dean.
Both imports should be rested. Ay papasok na. Itong si Asi Taulaba and Alex Cabagnot.
Well, the way the locals of Coca-Cola have been playing, talagang
baka mas mabuti pa.
Baka mas maganda pa nga Oo, you have Nick Velasco with 17, Taulaba with 16, Buenafe with 12, and Catley with 9.
Even Alex Cabagnot
ay 8 points.
8 puntos ang naitatala nito. Mayagaw pa!
Careless inbound play. At ito na, libre-libre dito si Alex Cabagnot.
What a spurt on the part of Alex Cabagnot. Alex Cabagnot, kanina pinangit natin may 8, ngayon may 10. Isang field goal pa lamang ito kada quarter.
So, poste dito si Mark Pingris against Cesar Catley. Pingris ngayon. Umaatras atras. Nandun si Nick Velasco. Gives it to Ildefonso. Laging nalilibre dyan si Ildefonso. This time, no hesitation. Ilang part of Danny Ay.
Ilang beses na natin binanggit Richard yan. Walang respeto kay Daniel Ildefonso. Magbabayad sila dyan.
Ito, nakaagaw pa dito Magnolia. But traveling ay tatawag dito kay Lordy Tugade.
Walang control of the ball game. Si Tugade magre-reklamo pa, but even his coach is telling him to go back on defense. That has been brought life to Magnolia all throughout this ball game. Yung kanilang mahigpit na depensa. Ngayon, lamang sila ng 10 puntos, 88-78.
Nakita ang pagkakataon dito si Coach Tankinsen. Pinasok niya si Amal McCaskill. Buenafe over the backcourt. Still a manageable deficit para dito sa Coca-Cola Tigers, but they really have to make their move fast. Pero Magnolia cannot afford to relax as of yet dahil mahaba pa itong oras, 7:37.
What the luxury Magnolia is experiencing here in the game though, ay sa lalim ng kanilang bench, sa dami ng nahugot ni Coach Shot, ang ganda na ng nilalaro nito. Olsen Rosella is not even in the court. He has orchestrated very well in this ball game.
Ito si McCaskill na yun. Turnaround hook shot. Maiksi. Buenafe. Binigay kay Velasco. Fakes a 3. Ito, tinira na rin niya. Nako, sayang. In and out. Long rebound goes to Mark Pingris. Here's McCaskill with a cutting fingers, extra pass to Danny I, undergoes pass, extra basket.
What a finish for Danny Ildefonso and what communication.
Yun,
Binanggit
oo.
na natin yan. Nung first quarter pa lamang, yung big men ng Magnolia's been passing very well. Alam nila may mabubukas at may mabubukas sa kanila. The same thing they showed in that last play.
The extra pass really doing wonders para dito sa Magnolia. They have a total of 19 assists in a ball game. Ito na naman, Daniel Defonso, pinigay kay Pingris. Pingris umangat. Wala. Napigan ng bola. Ends up with Cabagnot. Cabagnot looking down court. Looking at the trailing Velasco. Cabagnot pasigsag-sigsag. Binigay na nga kay Velasco pero nawala naman sa kanyang bola.
So yung hinabol ng third quarter nitong mga taga Coca-Cola, parang nasasayang lang dito.
Oh, that's a dagger. In the heart of the Tigers, the immigration, si Boss Ross. Enjoy the ball game. Sana magkita ulit tayo sa airport dahil ibig sabihin may pamasahe akong paalis.
Mantala, nais din natin batin si Father Gilbert Talabong, kaibigan natin dyan sa Quezon, mga paring taga Quezon. Ito, sa previous
basta game 1 record, 3-0 sila pag nananalo sila ha.
Ang
in game
Magnolia.
number 1, ang Magnolia.
And we just got word, Richard, as of this very second, ang laman na ng Cuneta Astrodome is 8,553.
Wow.
Paying
Paying.
audience dito sa Cuneta Astrodome. So,
Mas marami pa yata yung non-paying.
well, we expect na magsuswell pa ito. So, kahit linggo, kahit umulan ng konti, pag ganito kainit ang mga laban, puno talaga ang PBA.
Ayun, matalino talaga basketball fans. Alam nila pag maganda talaga yung mga laban talagang dadayuin at dadayuin. Katulad yung mga tao na nandito sa loob ng Cuneta Astrodome. In the sky. And ito na. Itong Magnolia. Talagang sabi nila anong lalapit. Hindi.
Quarter. Yung kanilang branch o yung warehouse nila sa Pangasinan, pinapasok na nila. Kakasabay na eh. Ito, Tugade, Pigris, Ildefonso.
No?
And that three was spelled a lot of difference in the last game ng Magnolia.
Back to a 16-point lead here for Magnolia. Isasi Taolava, short jumper is good for Isasi Taolava.
At you see the reaction of the Coca-Cola coaching staff. Balik agad sa depensa.
Because they cannot just afford to trade baskets dito, no? They need to get some turnovers or some defensive stops.
All of a sudden, it's back to a 14-point lead.
Ito na nga, muling pamaagaw, Mike Cortez, wala, rebound. Daniel Defonso grabs that rebound away from Mark Macapagal. Fresh shot clock para sa Magnolia. Here's McCaskill. Wide open is Mike Cortez from the corner. And that's a TM3 from Mike Cortez.
Yung hindi natuloy na backdoor play, may sukli naman 3-pointer for Mike Cortez, his third 3-pointer of the night.
And he has 15 points. Bigla makaagaw dito Magnolia. They go back to Dean. Dean goes closer. Gives it to Macapagal. And then it's a rebound battle na yon. May deliberate foul.
Unsportsmanlike foul ang tatawag against Nick Velasco, I think.
Yun na nga Nick Velasco and Mark Pingris ang dalawa dong kanina. At yan na nga, pinaglalayo na sila ni Daniel Defonso. Things really getting very physical.
Narinig ko, sabi, madapa ka sana raw eh.
Sabi ba?
Sabi, parang yung pagkakarinig ko.
Ito, the referees are again checking on that play before making a final judgment. Ayan, si Mark Pingris siya yung bumaksak
And very important if that shot would be counted. At dahil
so counted nga yung TM3 na yun ni Mark Macapagal. Okay, flagrant penalty 1 against Nick Velasco.
Timeout, Magnolia Beverage Masters.
napatingin yung mga fans, akala nila
batang ginagawa nanonood
sa bleachers.
Oo nga, nagmintis si unang free throw nito si Mark Pingris at mainit na po yung labanan dito. Natutuwa naman yung mga kaibigan natin nanonood. Kanina mga bahay. Mr. Rexford Lee, kamusta ka dyan? Kaibigan natin yan. Inaanak ko si Zach, bata pa lang, fan na ng PBA
But of course, the referees have taken control of this ball game at kita nila sa kung mga kalabisan ay pinipituhan kaagad nila. They even talk to Mark Pingris, Nick Velasco to warn them. Very specific warning given to both players actually. Para basketball lang tayo.
Ayaw nilang maulit yung nangyari nung Pure Food Stock and Text, no?
Nangyari ba nun?
Meron nangyari doon.
Meron. Because I covered that game.
Ito rin si McCaskill against Taolava. McCaskill, impatient, turns around, and good defense there by Asi Taolava.
This is the last push na hinahanap ng Coca-Cola. This is their only last chance.
Taolava ngayon. 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound to Mike Pingris.
And wisely, Magnolia should milk the clock here. They are on top by 14 points. Ang pinakamataas silang naitala was at 17. Kanina, nabawasan niya down to only 4. Pero bumalik ulit itong Magnolia.
Ito na ngayon, McCaskill, libo. Somebody got lost in the defensive rotation for the Coca-Cola Tigers. 20 points for McCaskill.
Paulit-ulit na tayo. That time, it's Pingris on McCaskill. Kanina, El Deponso to Pingris. Yung tatlo lamang nagpapalitan na kanilang mga pasahan sa loob, and Coca-Cola has not checked that passing play of Magnolia tonight.
So McCaskill, 20 points. Definitely outplaying both the imports of the Coca-Cola Tigers. But really, it was a team defense, no, ng Magnolia dun sa mga import ng Coca-Cola that has really taken them out of the equation here in the ball.
Kaya ang buhay ko, buksan mo. Kahit nga si Buena po, 12 points na eh. Lampas pa dun sa combined na score kanyang dalawang import.
Ito ngayon si Mark Pingris against dito kay Brandon Dean. Hindi rin niya matrasan talaga. Talaga beefy. Talaga ito si Brandon Dean eh, no?
Showing his beef.
Cabagnot, sumugod sa loob. Gives it to Taolava. At napulot na yun ni Jason Dixon. Maybe that's the easiest 2 points for Jason Dixon here in the ball game. He has 6 points.
Talaga, nakashoot na nga. Iiling-iling pa siya. Alam niya, he's been playing below par what is expected from him.
Ito, nakaagaw ang Coca-Cola. Here's Brandon Dean, gives it to Macapagal. Macapagal will shoot a three. Knocks it down! And rest for Brandon. Apat na nga pala, no? Kaya pala. Pero sa tinatakbo ng, baka magkaroon ng pang-5 sa susunod na game, ha?
Ayun naman yung option nila. Pwede naman sila maglaro ng isa lang ang import actually. Kita ka natin. They actually finished third overall after 2 rounds. Eh, nagsimula sila, number 9.
Yun eh, no? Tsaka magandang matchup dyan. Benson tsaka Alexander dahil yan o, yung magkaibigan eh. At magkasama sa gimikan.
Uy, aba, alas 7 din ang umaga umuwi.
So, ito ngayon. Si Lordy Togade, they go back to the post dito kay McCaskill. McCaskill working against Velasco. Sa sa inyo ng outpass. Maintenance-free battery. Start agad. Baksak si Cortez at si Nick Velasco.
Foul on number 55, Alex Cabagnot.
But we are still expecting yung the last push of Coca-Cola. Napasimulan na nila yan. Nakaka-score na sila but yung kanilang defensive stops ang kailangan nilang pagbutihin dito dahil last 2 minutes ang tayo is still an 11-point lead for Magnolia who now has 5 players scoring in double digits. Magnolia, of course, top scoring is their import McCaskill with 20. Musunod dyan, Lodi together with 17, 16 points. Ito si Mike Cortez, may 13. Ito si Danny Ildefonso at si Dondon Hontiveros.
Alam mo, itong 103 points sa Magnolia, hindi maganda yan for the Coca-Cola Tigers, no? Because we really, Coach Pinky Fabrics is more of a defensive coach.
In fact, ang kupunan ng Coca-Cola on the average is allowing only 90 points per ball game sa kanilang mga kalaban. Tonight, 103, lampas ng 13 points ito.
Although on their part naman, yung 92 points sila, that's a positive sign for them considering na wala pa nga dyan production halos yung mga imports nila.
In fact, lampas na rin yan sa quota ng Magnolia because on the average, Magnolia is only allowing their opponents to score 89 points. So both exceeding pero mas malaki ang na-exceed dito ng kupunan ng Magnolia.
Yun na nga parang titignan doon ng coaching staff ng Magnolia. Ba't nagkaganon, no? 13 points lang combined output ng imports ng Coca-Cola. Pero you still allow them 92 points, no? So
because big numbers provided by the locals of Coca-Cola, lalo na itong si Nick Velasco and Asi Taulaba. Well, Buenafe has 12 points, but that's about his average.
Ito naman si Dean sumugod, does not get a basket. Ngayon nagpapakita na siya ng aggressiveness. Kanina puro pasa-pasa lang, puro sa weak side, nag-aabang ng mga kick-out pass.
Yung Dean, apelido niya yun, ano? Kala ko pangalan, tapos yung last name niya, One Ball.
Ito, Dean, number 1 for the Coca-Cola Tigers. Baka maging 1 game rin na pagka ganito, pero I'm sure, no? Dito natin, ha? Malay mo, talagang, kumbaga, opening game jitters, pero dapat di na nagpunta na to all around the world. Harlem Globetrotters to.
Oo, naglaro pa sa huling laro niya sa Venezuela.
Oo.
Ready na nga ako sa moniker ko dyan, ng mean machine eh. Ngayon parang doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything, you know? Pero ano maganda yung school niya in college, Arkansas? Dapat magaling talaga itong si Dean. Then, give him a benefit of the doubt.
Always a contender itong Arkansas Division 1 yan. So, maganda at bata pa. 28 anos pa lang itong si Brandon Dean.
Alright.
Not his night.
Oo, not his night, definitely. But you know, his night has to come soon. And it should come on Wednesday.
Pag hindi pa na Wednesday, wala na. Dahil best of 3, kasi yan po nung binabanggit namin ni Richard. Very short series in the quarterfinals. With 1 minute and 24, this is an impending victory for the Magnolia Beverage Masters. Nagaya ng binabanggit mo, ang nananalo sa best of 3, 70%. Pag nanalo ka na ng game 1.
Yun na nga, at ang maganda nga dyan para sa Magnolia. 3-0 sila pag nananalo sila ng game 1 sa kanilang best of 3 series. Ito ngayon si Taulaba, susugod kalaban si McCaskill. Strong on that layup. Ito si Cabagnot at si Togade, hindi pa rin tapos dito ha. Hindi nagustuhan ni Togade yung pagkaka-foul dahil muso raw sa tinamaan.
Kaya pinipigilan ng mga referees and sabi ni Kabang, what did I do?
Talagang magaling ka mag-lip-read.
Oo, sabi ko nga ilalabas na yung kuha para makakalusot to eh.
Hindi mo what did I do?
para mas bastos nga sinabi. Kaya hindi na yung what did I do?
So ito, balik na naman
kasi
sa
pag sinabi ko sa iyo kung ano yung totoo sinabi, baka hindi mo ako payagan.
Hindi ako hindi papayag, baka hindi ka na maupo.
So ito, may konting katahimikan na dito sa ating Coliseum dahil ito, lumulobo na ang kalamangan ng Magnolia to 13 with only a minute and 13 remaining in our ballgame.
Alright, so Jonas Villanueva coming in for Hontiveros. Si Aris Dimaunahan, pumasok na rin. Pahinga na si Asita Olava at si Alex Cabagnot.
And Lori Togade now with 20 points. Suddenly top scoring with their import.
Here's Velasco, kicks it out to Buenafe. Shoots a 3. Knocks down the DM3.
A bit late though. They started hot from outside. Pero hindi na nagtuloy-tuloy yan. Ngayon na lamang sila.
Mike Cortez, tinigil yung dribble niya. Nasa backcourt. First round, very dominating no? Ito si Jason Dixon. Kaya nga napakaganda na nagsimula ng Coca-Cola Tigers sa ating conference.
But I think it's his complementation with the other import. Maganda yung nagiging pag-gel nila. Ito, hindi sila nagkapasahan tonight.
Ito na ngayon. Foul given up by Brandon Dean trying to go for that steal. Hinayang na hinayang. No? I'm sure frustrated rin ito si Brandon Dean with his performance.
Ito, hindi mo lang nag-smile. Buong gabi ito si Brandon Dean. Pagkat talaga namang hindi ka smile-smile ito mangyayari in a best of 3 quarterfinals sa matchup. Matatalo sila ng game 1. And Ken Bono, who actually played a good game to tally his 7-point, scoring his first 6 points in the second quarter. Dito, dadagdagan pa niya.
Ang maganda rin nangyari sa Magnolia, no need for them to really force the issue on Danny Seagal. Who's wrestling an injury. Wow, acrobatic play! Naku, hindi lang natapos doon ni Jay Buenafe.
But even with the big numbers of McCaskill, supporting role pa rin na kanyang ginawa tonight. He actually let the locals do the hurt dito sa mga taga Coca-Cola.
So itong Magnolia will nail game number 1 of this quarterfinal series, an all-important win. Ito, nakakuha pa nila offensive rebound so they can actually just dribble the time away. And Magnolia pouncing on the hapless Coca-Cola Tigers who have just gotten nothing from both their imports.
And that's the story of the game. Halos walang